Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Newmarket Racecourse here on Saturday. It is September the 30th, 2017. I'm going to look at races 1, 2, and 3, the 150, the 220, and the 255. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. An excellent card from Newmarket today, so let's look at the first three races. Starting off at race number 1, the 150. It goes off at 8:50 in the morning here in the United States, here in New York City. So I have to wake up a little bit early for this race. The first race, the 150, it's the Jedmont Royal Lodge Stakes. It's a Group 2 race here for Class 1 horses, going for a purse of $123,000. I use the American currency because it's just a little bit easier for me, so just keep that in mind. This race is for 2-year-old colts and geldings only. Field of 6 horses going the distance of ground here of 1,600 meters or 1 mile on the Rolling Mile. My top pick in this one, I like the number 6 horse, Roaring Lion. I'm going to go 6-4-1 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 6-4-1 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 6, Roaring Lion. 9-2, Qatar owned. John Gosden trains. Ocean Murphy gets the leg up on this 2-year-old colt by Kitten's Joy. Kitten's Joy is probably one of the best turf sires in North America. But most recently, this horse had to start in the UK at Kempton on the all-weather. 1 mile in a Class 4 novice race on the 8th of September. Horse won by 6 lengths. Was the 80 cents to the dollar favorite. Was the best horse by a mile in that field of 11 and ran very easily. He just quickened up nicely. Very easy race for this horse. I think coming here, stepping up in a little bit of class shouldn't be a problem because I think he really would love the 1 mile distance. Start before at Newmarket, yielding ground, 1 mile August the 18th in a novice Class 4 event. Horse won by 1 3/4 lengths. Again, was 7-2, the second choice that he quickened up nicely. Again, had a very easy victory. His last two, his two offerings have been very good. Stepping up in class today shouldn't be a problem. He's bred to go the distance. He has so much good pedigree. Watch out for this horse to run a big one here today. So to recount my bets for the 150, the first race from Newmarket, it's the Group 2 Jedmont Royal Lodge Stakes. Going to go with the 6 horse Roaring Lion. I'm going to go 6-4-1 in the TriCast or the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 2, the 220 from Newmarket. The 220, it is the Group 1 Jedmont Cheverly Park Stakes. It's a Class 1 race here, going for a purse of $262,500. It's for fillies, 2-year-olds only. Field of 13 horses going the 1,200 meter trip or 6 furlongs on the Rolling Mile turf course. My top pick actually was scratched or withdrawn for this race, or a non-runner, whatever you call it in the UK. I really like the 8 horse Heartache, but with she being a non-runner, I found my way to the 12 horse here, number 12 Threading. I'm gonna do a forecast here or an exacta. I'm gonna go 12-3 exacta forecast. Top pick number 12 Threading. Top pick 7-2 Al Maktoum owned. Mark Johnston trained. James Doyle gets the leg up on this 2-year-old filly by Exceed and Excel. Most recently, this horse had to start the Ebor meeting at York the 24th of August, yielding ground 6 furlongs in the Group 2 Sky Bet Low their stakes. Horse won by 1 3/4 lengths that day. Was 9-2. This horse quickened up nicely and had a very easy walk in the park. An all-around great race for this horse. And then at Goodwood, Glorious Goodwood, 2nd of August, 6 furlongs in a Maidens Fillies Class 2 event. Horse won by 6 lengths. Again, at a field of 15 horses on the wet ground, this horse quickened up nicely. Very nice, easy race for this horse. Looking at the ground condition tomorrow, the going is going to be a little bit good to soft. So this horse, has proven herself on a little bit of a wet ground. She should like the ground today. I think she'll run a big one. She's undefeated. Watch out for this one to run a big one at 7-2. So to recount my bets for the second race, the 220 from Newmarket, it's the Group 1 Jedmont Cheverly Park Stakes. Going to go with the number 12 horse Threading. I'm going to go 12 excuse me. I'm going to go 12-3 in the exacta or the forecast. So now let's get on to race number 3. Pardon me, if you haven't noticed, I haven't been doing these videos a lot the last few days, last week actually. I have terrible allergies here in New York City, Manhattan today, so I've been coughing up a storm, and on top of that I have a ear infection, so I can't really hear myself that good, so pardon me for the cough, and if I sneeze or cough again, just pardon that. So now let's get on to race number 3 from Newmarket, the 255, third race. It's kind of the featured. It is the Group 1 Jedmont Middle Park Stakes, Class 1 race here, going for a purse of $262,500. It's for 2-year-olds colts only. Field of 12 horses going the distance of ground to 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs on the Rolling Mile Turf Course. My top pick in this one, I like the number 12 horse, U.S. Navy Flag. I'm going to go 12-2-10 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 12-2-10 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 12, U.S. Navy Flag. The U.S. right now is run by basically an orange. I don't know how somebody voted for him, but it's always good to be proud of Americans. Not the president, but this horse is has some good American dirt pedigree. I would love to see this horse show up in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile in a few weeks at Del Mar, because I think this horse could be a real. I think if he gets a good poster at Del Mar, if he runs it in the Breeders' Cup, I think he could run a big one on the dirt. Let's see what happens, but a U.S. Navy Flag. Shamey Hefferman getting the mount up for Aidan O'Brien, who trains this two-year-old colt for the Coolmore Group. This horse has been starting the last two in Ireland, most recently 27th of August at Dakura. 6 furlongs in the Group 3 round Tower Stakes. Horse won by 6 lengths that day. Was the favorite and ran like the favorite should run. Very easy walk in the park that day. An all-around great race. Major improvement off the start before, which came at Dakura the 13th of August. 6 furlongs in the Keeneland Phoenix Stakes. Horse finished 4th by 2.5 lengths behind Sioux Nation, another Coolmore horse who's running in this one today. This horse just couldn't catch him. But I think the longer the ground's going to get, this horse is going to improve a lot more. Like I said, this horse is bred to go on dirt, so you never know. You could maybe see this horse show up in America in about, I think it's about 4 or 5 weeks now at Del Mar, because, I have strong chance. I think this horse is it's the second string for Aidan O'Brien. I think Sioux Nation's going to be the top horse for him later on in the European group races. But this horse, I think he has a strong chance of winning today here. And I think he has a strong chance of winning possibly in America also. He's run at Newmarket before. They came on the July course on July 13th in the July Stakes. Horse finished second by 1 3/4 lengths behind Card Sharp that day. This horse quickened up nicely, just missed, but it wasn't a half bad run. I think today, with a little bit of a give in the ground, this horse should run a very big one. At 8-1, I'll take my chances with him. So to recount my bets for the third from Newmarket, it's the 255. It's the Group 1 Jedmont Middle Park Stakes. Gonna go with the 12 horse U.S. Navy Flag. Gonna go 12-2-10 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5. Good luck, everybody.